I'm Pakistani and you are Mr. Pakistan. After today I will teach you how you can make a door locking system using RFID. What is an RFID? RFID is based, first I made an RFID based door locking system. And what is RFID? RFID is a card which contains some circuitry inside, which contain a copper wire and some IC, which is used as a radio frequency. RFID means radio frequency identification card. So this card is radio frequency identification card. If I put this card into this card reader, I already put up the main outputs. I later said this is there are two cards, but this card and one is this card. This is the round card. Round T is shown. This card is right. Card is placed there. Mass card. And there is a T pad. 8 into 8 T pad. My password. My password is 7856 door open, door close. If we try, this time I already fit the card. If you remove the card, it will say put the card again. Now show 7 8 5 6 door open, door to close. That's a simple circuit is. Now this is the other thing. Now I tell how I use. This is a display which then 16:2 display, which I will use to show the process in doing. It will work in power by laptop. You can use power bank. Now first explain a little bit connections and then explain how it works. First I take a display which is a 16:2 which is a display has 16 pins. So it is also will work with directly to the arduino, but in case there are too many pins, I will using ISC module, display driver module. It will convert this 16 pin data into 4 pin data, meaning arduino can have 4 pins signals and it will convert 16 pins which will give a display, meaning it will, this module helps to reduce the connection. If you not use this display, this module, it will also work. If you not use this entire display, it still will work. By this time you can see a proper in your laptop screen. 5 volt, which is arduino 5 volt ground to ground. SCL, serial clock line, and serial data line. Serial data line is connected to arduino pin number analog 4, and serial clock line is connected to an arduino pin number analog 5, and 5 volt to 5 volt and ground to ground. All the data pin is already mentioned in the code of Arduino, because you may know when you programming Arduino, you can first put all the pins names in the Arduino, which pin data pins names, which Arduino knows which pin is which. There are analog 0, analog 1 and analog 2 is connected to a matrix T board, 8 into 8 matrix T board. So 8 pins, 4 columns, 4 rows. I use 3 columns and 3 rows. So column are connected analog 0, analog 1, analog 2. Our rows are connected RxTx and digital 2 pin of the Arduino. These are connected to the row. So these 5 volt ground, 5 volt to 5 volt ground to ground of Arduino, and single pin is connected to the servo is of the Arduino. Now some this receiver, which is connected 3.3 volt of the Arduino ground, also connected to Arduino, and these pins contain serial data line and see a clock line which are connected to the 10 and 13 pin of the Arduino, 10 and 13 pin of the Arduino, and Mosi and Miso is connected to the 11 and 12, and other pin which is, let me read, this set is connected to a pin 9 of the digital pin 9 of the Arduino. These are circuits. This is quite a bit circuit, and keep in mind this circuit you can upload before making any circuit on this type of the Arduino. You can first program it, because this card also be taken by I2C interface, and this LCD also taken by I2C interface. Meaning, and this keypad also be taken at data lines TH and R. That means if you try to first made and then upload a program will be not uploaded, it will error. And first upload code, because if you connect first after made a code, it will not export. I mean not upload. My Arduino this table is little bit loose, so that's why it will not turn on. Now it tests again. This is the lawn CAD. This is the lawn CAD. If I place the lawn CAD, I have 2 tabs only. You can use more tabs, and I put this. It says lawn tab. This one, and this is the right tab, and this is the tab. I will define the code. First, I tell complete by complete. I leave the servo motor. There's a keypad. Let me show it into a display. 7, 8, 5. Oops, password wrong, because I put the one extra digit. 7. First, put the card, and then password 7, 8. It is not pressing. It will press other 5, 6. Servo motors go back and then come back. Go forward and come back, because you test with a lot with servo motor, and when servo motor pulls, it will open a lot, and when it comes back, it will release the lot. Seven, 8, 5, 6, and come back. And these now show the codes. First main code, then other code. This, in order to make this, we can use 2 codes. One is the main code, and one is other code. Code of this project first include required libraries. There are library MFR C5200 at .h. Required .h library, which is a library of receiver and library. RFID receiver are library, and these include liquid crystal.h library, which is I2C.h. Meaning this liquid crystal plus this module. I2C, this is I2C module with display, which is library with liquid crystal.I2C.h library for this display with this module. And there are keypad.h library, include server.h library, which is server library, and include SPI.h library, which is an interface library. Which interface this card is communicated with Arduino. And there is create instance liquid crystal display, liquid crystal I2C LCD 0 into 2 is 27 or 16 into 2. Both work with the software. MFRC5200 or MFRC5210 to 9, digital pin 10 to 9, that did. And there's some pinouts of main target pins, which is SS pin, reset, and P in. Servo is 990, means 9 drum servo. Servo is 90 drum, SG90 servo. Installers this pin for LED, servo, and buzzer. So there are servo and buzzer and some LEDs inside. Include the software I mentioned, and which I cannot use in here in my project, but you can also use them. It would also be put in these. Includes LED and buzzer. These are told green LED pin number 7, red LED pin number 6, servo pin 8, buzzer pin 5. Charge installation password. There are password 1, 2, 3, 4. You can change this password according to variables. Store password. URL star RFID tag ID tag UID, which is this tag ID is not used because when you made this project, first you need to change your own password and change your UID. How you can find your tag UID in order to do it? Because if you put any other tag with other UID, it will not read out. That's why it will use a proper UID to put in there by finding your RFID tag, which I can rather set up and steering your UID tag. Store your UID of tag, change with your ID, your tag ID, meaning there also says return. This is by default UID tag stored UID. You can change your UID when you make a project. Char password variable is stored using password. Beam learn